Hello, on this episode of Mother to Daughter, we're making mason jar salad. So we have our mason jars ready right here. We're gonna make 5, and all these ingredients here is what is needed to make 5. Mason jar salads is a really popular trend going on right now, and it's a very easy, quick way to get your lunch ready for the whole week.
These are real mason jars made of glass, and the lids come off. Eventually you have to replace the lids because they do rust out, but they're really good, and you keep them in the refrigerator and they'll do great. But this is the newest trend, plastic. It's BPA free, and the beauty of it is that it comes apart. You can put your dressing here, though I wouldn't suggest it because I'm going to show you another way, but you can put your crunchy things in here, which is really nice. Makes your salad just that extra special touch. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown before we get started. But when you make a mason jar salad, you put this dressing on the bottom. You put hard vegetables like beets and carrots, and then cucumbers, and then you can put pasta, you can put cheese, and then at the very end you put your lettuce. By putting your lettuce on top, it will keep it from wilting or getting mushy and nasty. All right, one of the first tools I want to show you is a spiralizer. You can find them everywhere. This particular one I like because it's a lot stronger. It's got metal prongs, and metal prongs are not going to fall apart like some of them, and also gravity is what makes it work instead of the sideways ones. But they all work, and I'm going to show you this one. This one comes with a ribbon blade inside and a fettuccine or spaghetti blade. We're going to use the fettuccine blade. I'm going to insert it in here. And I like to use this to make sure it stays down, and then you tighten it, and it's nice and tight. So one of the things we're going to show you is beets. Not everybody likes beets, but beets are really good for you. Add a lot of pretty color. You can eat them raw, or you can eat them cooked. You can do that.
And just like with almost all the recipes we make, you can tweak it to fit your style. These are just examples of what you could do, because I don't like beets. So
look how cool this is. See that? You got these long strands. If you wanted, you could make noodles out of, or should I say zoodles, like these zucchini. Very popular right now, especially this time of year. And you notice, I did show you how the long strands, but really, who wants to eat a long strand? It's not a noodle that you can slurp up, not really. So what I do is I cut them. You can use your kitchen shears, you can use a good knife.
And that was 3 beets?
These are 3 beets. We're not going to use all these beets, but they're pretty, and they're dinner tonight. So there it goes. And at the end, you always have a piece left over, and you say, oh gee, that was a waste. But really, you could cook this, you can eat this. My suggestion is when you have these, especially with this other vegetables, because we're going to do onion, put them in a freezer bag, put them in your freezer, and when you have enough, make some vegetable stock. It's a great way of not wasting.
So the next thing we're going to spiralize is the cucumber, and it's already in here right now. And you can see it coming out here.
And it's in the ribbon blade, which is a different blade than the one we used before.
This is the first time I'm using this, so I think it's pretty cool.
And here's another really neat tool that you can use. It's called a quick slice. And you can put things like tomatoes, mushrooms, olives. But look, sliced up tomatoes in one slice. How cool is that? So this is one way of doing the tomatoes. And here's another way. Because these are little teeny ones. And this is one of my favorite tools. You can do so much with it. You can do, like I said, with this one, only it's a little different. Olives, mushrooms, chicken breast. Imagine those humongous chicken breasts, boneless that you get. Put it in here, push it down, cut it in half. You'll have perfect chicken breast every time. So what I'm doing is I'm just filling it up. I'm going to push it down. If you look here, This goes in and the other one goes in. So I'm actually not going to smush it. See? Oh, smush! No, it's still good. So going down here, take a long knife, any knife that's long enough to go through, nice and sharp. Sharp knife is a safe knife. And look what I have. Perfectly sliced tomatoes.
Now we're going to use the veggie stripper for the carrots. And all these tools, this you just go back and forth. All these tools we're using, you can find, there will be a link at the end of the video. And if you're interested in them, you can find them there. Otherwise, you can just use whatever you have to make them. Okay, so you can see we're coming to the end. This is the third carrot we've done, and it makes these nice shredded pieces. You do have a little bit left over, but you could just eat that. I have 3 guinea pigs, so I give stuff like this to them. And then next we're going to do the onions. We have one there. This is the ribbon blade again, and this just makes it really easy, as you can see.
So the final thing that you put in your mason jar salad is lettuce. And I wanted to give you a little tip. If you store your lettuce unchopped in a stainless steel bowl, there is something about the reactive metal here that will keep your lettuce from going bad. It will keep for more than a week. It won't get mushy, it won't rot, it will stay beautiful. So just think about that. Any stainless steel bowl, better than glass, better than keeping it in the plastic. It will last a long time. What we're going to do, I'm going to take my salad choppers and I'm just going to chop it up now. Because when you're eating, especially when you're not eating at home and you have to eat in front of people and you want to look civilized, you want your salad chopped into little pieces. So we're going to make a mason jar salad now. Start with dressing. My husband likes a lot of dressing. If you only like a little bit, you don't have to put as much in. I'm going to put a fair amount in. Don't judge me. All right. You can also make your own homemade dressing, and I will have a recipe later on for you that you can make. Delicious. We're going to put in some carrots. Those are tomatoes. I'm going to put some tomatoes. I'm going to put some carrots. Give lots of nice color. Eat the rainbow. Have you ever heard that? Makes you healthy. Keeps you healthy.
Ah, so don't just taste the rainbow, but eat it.
Don't just taste it. Eat it. Yeah. Got some strands there. Put some onion, but these were raw onions and they were strong. I'm just kind of crying with them. So don't overdo your onions if you've got strong ones. Sometimes they are. These are. I'm going to put in some cucumbers. Look at these gorgeous cucumbers. Who doesn't like cucumbers? My husband loves olives, so I'm going to put in some sliced up olives. And pasta. You can put pasta, quinoa, whatever you like. These things just make it a little bit nicer. Whatever you do, make sure it's cooled down completely. I had cooked this before. That way, if you have hot food, it will wilt the salad. So don't do that. Wilt the lettuce. Don't do that. A little bit of that. You can put in black beans if you like black beans. Beets in there too. There we go. Now I've got a rainbow going. Finally, the lettuce. I am a messy person, gotta say. Just stuff it in there. What my husband likes to do is before he eats, he turns it upside down for, half an hour to an hour. And then it soaks in, puts it in a bowl, eats away. Now the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some salad toppers on. These are pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, cranberry. And here you go. You have yourself a salad. Put more in of what you like, less in of what you don't like, or don't even put the things you don't like in there. But now you've got something ready. Put it in your refrigerator. You put, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every day of the week, you have lunch ready. It doesn't get any better than that.